Yo, what's good people? Today we're actually going to be finishing off the series. As you can see, I am Tekken King rank, so that is gold ranks. So this video is going to be kind of discussing how to escape blue ranks. I did notice some more things. So I noticed that opponents know how to use their characters even more than purple rank players, if that makes sense. So they start doing the optimal heat combos. They know their optimal war carry combos and stuff like that. I did still notice a lot of string usage, a lot of impatient play. So they would mash heat burst, for example, in weird situations and stuff like that. So we're going to dive into it. Do me a favor, like, comment, subscribe. Liking will help with the algorithm. Commenting will also help with the algorithm. And subscribing will let me know that you enjoy the content. Let's get into it. So as you can see here, there's a range of ranks. So there's Bushin, there's Fujin, there's even some Tekken Kings in there. I think also a Tekken Emperor. So there is a wide range of ranks. So we're going to look at some maybe Fujin, Kishin, and then maybe Bushin and Tekken King. Because once you kind of get into that Bushin range or that Kishin range, you are going to start fighting those Tekken Kings or those Tekken Emperors. So we are going to analyze a little bit above blue rank, because in order to get out of blue rank, you are going to have to start beating those Tekken Kings, maybe those Tekken Emperors as well. So I'm going to try and cover as much of the rank spectrum as possible. Okay, so immediately he does 1+2. I backdash launch, take him to the wall, terrible combo. He ducks for Oki. Also terrible conversion, but it is what it is. That's the move they use a lot, back 1+2. So if you notice them using back 1+2, it might be worth kind of being a bit more patient, backing away and ducking at around range 3, because there's not really much Victor can do in terms of okay, war carry. He tried to throw. That's actually not a good answer to back turn back 2. So I'm kind of just knowledge checking him and kind of outplaying him fundamentally. Again, he did 1+2. I thought he wasn't going to do 1+2 because I backdash launched him for it the first time, but yeah, he did 1+2. Okay, let's see what I do. He tries to throw me. Again, back 1+2. This is the move that you're going to have to deal with against Victor players. And I did this to break the wall, and it just went off axis for some reason. I don't know why. Again, 1+2, backdash launch. The move itself has no range, so it is a good idea to, you know, kind of space yourself against Victor. There's not really much you can do, Victor can do to you when you space yourself in around range 3, I would say. They all go for that power crush because they want to get into heat. They want to mix you. They want to do up 1+2 expulsion. They want to do, you know, 1 and 2. With Victor, playing around the range 2 to 3 to 3.5, so like mid screen, is optimal because again you force him to overextend, and that's what you see here. Eddy again is a menace in ranks right now. He's a new character and you are going to have to deal with Eddies. There's loads of Eddies in blue rank, in, you know, gold ranks. So in order for you to get out of blue, you're probably going to have to fight a lot of Eddy players. So let's jump into Eddy, and I'll give you some tips on anti-Eddy as well, because I think there's not a lot of anti-Eddy guides out there. So I'm going to give you, you know, if I see something, I'll tell you how to deal with it. Let's see what the Eddy player does at round start, because round start can really tell you a lot about the player as well, and if they keep doing it as well. So let's see what he does. Power crush. See what I mean? So it's like, yeah, Eddy also has one of those power crushes. Safe, good range. So that's not -13, I don't think. That's also a mid-high, and I should have launched this, but to be honest, I wasn't really ready for the stuff this Eddy was doing. And then I started clocking on a little bit more. So rage drive, that's -13, and I didn't punish it. Dropped it. Okay. I have the life lead. Yeah. There's no reason for me to rush in and do stuff. Like heat burst, when you have a massive life lead, back away, force them to come into you. So that's a tip I would give you as well. When you have a massive life lead, don't always try to rush and close out the round. Nice, I got mixed. I even laughed at that because I was like, okay, I got mixed, fair enough. See what he does. Nice Oki. Float. So if you block that, you can float Eddy, or if you whiz it, you can float Eddy. So just keep that in mind as well. Let's see. Nice option. And yeah, throws I notice work a lot in this rank as well. They're not as good at breaking throws as like, you know, gold rank players. So I think I would still advise you to try and use throws a little bit more. To be honest, I should have just rage outed, but I thought the Soul Zone 1+2 would carry him off the wall, but it didn't. So that was a misjudgment on my behalf. Again, suboptimal punish on relax 4-3. Again, this is -14, so there's a lot of stuff I'm not doing in this matchup. But it's good to, you know, watch replays back, and you'll see in the second game I do actually start clocking on to, you know, punishment and stuff like that. Again, punished. Let's see what the combo is. Nice. Yeah, I just kept it simple. I could have gotten a bit more damage with back turn, back 3, back turn 4, heat dash, but again, just some mistakes from me. Nice. I was trolling at that point. I wanted to sweep him, but just didn't sweep him. Nice back 3-3. He didn't confirm it though. He just did it, and that's the difference with these type of players. They'll just do stuff. Like they won't hit confirm. They won't, you know, they'll just do stuff. So you have to be ready for it. That's what the Oki is. He doesn't take it. He baited the escape parry, just didn't do anything with it. Okay, let's see how I mix. He ducked. Alright. That's what the Oki is. Ooh. Yeah, he pressed. I think he tried to do something in heat. I don't know. But he pressed. Okay, let's look at the second game. So in that game, I would say I was making a lot of mistakes in terms of like, you know, punishment. My punishment wasn't up to scratch. So stuff like, you know, down forward 1-3, I wasn't duck launching it. Relax 4-3, I wasn't launching it. And also like Mirage and down back 2-3 is basically a low poke into Mirage, the launcher. That launcher is -18. So I just wasn't punishing it correctly. So let's look at the second game and see how I adapt to this Eddy player. So let's see how he starts off the round. Backdash. Okay. That's -14. See, my punishment still wasn't great, but I think it does get better in this match, at least. I do start punishing stuff more than before. And just backing away. I missed the whiff punish, and now I'm launched. G-Cliff. Cheese. I dropped it. All right, let's see what I do. So I back away, and this is, I don't know. Don't ask. Don't ask. He needs it, innit? He needs it. He got robbed. He got robbed. That was BS. Should have ducked. That time I got the whiff punish, and I didn't finish this string here because the last time I did that, he stepped it. He stepped, and I recognized it, so I knew that he would step. Again, there's the duck launch. So make sure you don't let Eddies do down forward 1-3 for free, because you can actually duck launch him. He didn't punish it, and you will be able to get away with, you know, more stuff. Again, like unless they know the matchup, you know, fully. And that was a great punish. Great perfect punish. Down forward 1-4. Didn't duck it. Because I just don't expect Eddies to just like keep throwing it out, you know? But yeah, punish. Crappy punish, but it is what it is. Ducked. But it wasn't like, you have to delay the punish, if that makes sense. You have to like let him land. So if you duck launch it too quickly, that's what will happen. You will float him. So that was Eddy, and you are going to fight a lot of Eddy players in blue rank, and, you know, emerging into gold ranks, you are going to fight those Eddies. So I would say brush up on your Eddy matchup knowledge, and I have Eddy guides out there, and I explain why the move is good, but also how to get around certain moves. So if you haven't seen my Eddy guide, go check out my Eddy guides. They will really give you a bigger insight into, you know, how Eddy fights, but also how to get around his strings, especially his knowledge check strings, like, you know, relax 2-4, for example. You need to duck launch or duck punish that string. So let's move on to the next set. So another character I think you guys need to understand how to fight is Azucena. Now, Azucena obviously is top tier. Everyone's using Azucena, but you do fight a lot of Azucenas in blue rank and god ranks, or gold ranks. So we're just going to analyze this match as well and see how I dealt with this Azucena player and just their decisions, my decisions on round start and, you know, throughout the match. Okay, let's see. Strings down forward 4-1. You need to duck launch that. There's no mix up in that string as well, so you can duck with confidence. Okay, I went for Oki there. So just backing away. I have a life lead, misinput, but I have a life lead. There's no reason for me to attack too much. Again, another misinput, but it's all right. Nice, nice. I expected a power crush there, that's why I ducked. Nice. And again, I have the life lead, force him to come to me, which he did. So again, patience. Just have that little bit of extra patience at round end as well, I would say. Don't panic, because you can give away rounds by panicking. Nice launch, nice. See what the combo is? Okay, nice. Ooh. I just had to take it at that point, and I ducked. Nice mix. Okay, let's see what I do to mix. Yep, confirm the G clef. Nice. Ah, nice. Dropped the combo, and it costed me. So I think mistakes do cost you a little bit more in blue rank than purple, because I was making mistakes in purple, you know, like I'm not a perfect player, and they were just not punishing it. Same with red rank, but in this rank and above, they will start to punish your mistakes a little bit more, I think, I would say. Nice. If that's his best low, that's Raven's best low, full crouch down for 3. Nice, whilst I need to timing. Terrible combo. Yeah, it's dead. Awful combo, but it's alright. Alright, let's see. Final round. So throwing out more strings because there's more urgency to win the match. So this is what I noticed as well. I mean, not just in this rank, but the more match goes on where they are losing, the more urgent they start getting, the more desperate they start playing. So the more strings they'll throw out, the more launchers they'll throw out, you know, the more running moves they'll throw out, you know. So let's see. So I have the life lead. What am I going to do? So I'm backing away. I'm just waiting for the Azucena player to make a mistake. And they did just that. So again, you know, when you have the life lead, it's really important that you don't give the round away. You have the life lead. Force them to come to you. You don't need to engage as much. There's a difference between not interacting and not engaging as much. If you don't interact in this game, you will lose. You do need to interact, but just don't interact as much when you have a massive life lead, because you can give it away so easily in Tekken 8. So that's one piece of advice I would give you as well is, you know, just patience and don't interact when you don't need to, if that makes sense. If you have a massive life lead, why are you running in for, you know, a launch, or why are you running in to do a low? Just back away and use movement and force them to make a mistake. So that's one really good piece of advice I would give you as well. I did mention that you are going to start having to fight, you know, Tekken King, Tekken Emperors. So this is a Tekken Emperor Yoshimitsu. Yoshimitsu is very annoying. He can knowledge check you. So let's see how I dealt with this Yoshimitsu player and, you know, just analyze my decision making. Okay, round start. Let's see what he does. He doesn't do anything. Okay. Those spins are plus. So those two, you know, when Yoshi does those back 1 spins, they are plus, so don't press. And that was whilst standing 1, but I got a misinput there. So yeah, the Yoshi spins, just don't press, because he will frame trap you, grab you. Don't press after those spins. Just respect it. Yeah, this Oki was nasty. So again, I'm backing away and he made a mistake and I punished it. So again, round end, I tend not to be too urgent to finish the round. You know, I have a big life lead. There's no need for me to do it. Okay. And I expected a flash. So I turned around. Again, that would have hit me if I pressed. Cheap. I think he's dead. He's dead. Nice. Nice. Okay, round 3. Watch how the Yoshimitsu player starts being more urgent. He did ult forward too. Like, there's more urgency. I can sense more urgency in the gameplay. So you're going to see the gameplay shift to more aggression because he's losing and he needs a comeback. You see? Way more aggressive than before. Nice. Way more aggressive. And it worked for the first round. Now I have to adapt to the aggression. But let's see. Again, didn't press. See, that's one flowchart for Yoshimitsu's is back 1 spins into throw, because that is a frame trap. You can't actually do anything about that. So if you press, it's a count hit throw. And count hit throws are, you know, harder to break. I just didn't know what combo to do. Nice. And if he blocked it, that would have been -10, I think. Readjustment in the combo. Very nice. Okay. I have him on Oki now. Terrible punish. Okay. So I'm going to mix. Yeah, he ducked. That's just a mix. You have to hold it. What I noticed about that Yoshimitsu play is that, again, in the final round, there was a lot more urgency. There was a lot more aggression. So it took me a round to, you know, adapt to that style. But again, I was still maintaining my patience. I was still letting him come in when I had the life lead. And this strategy will work in all ranks. If you have the life lead, the opponent is going to play more urgent. They're going to play more desperate because they need to win the match. They need to win a round and switch the momentum. So that's how people play in Tekken. And obviously with more aggression comes more mistakes. They will start making more mistakes. So the more disciplined you stay in a match, the more patient you stay, the more they will open up to be punished for their mistakes, if that makes sense. So the more urgently, the more aggressive or brainlessly aggressive they're playing, the more mistakes they make. And so you have more opportunity to score damage, whether that's, you know, chipping their health down or you can launch them. Regardless, they're still going to make mistakes. Okay, this is my promotion set against a Tekken King Jack. I said before, you are going to start having to fight these Tekken King players, Tekken Emperors, and 2 ranks below you. So Kishin and Raijin. So you're going to have that, you know, range of ranks to fight when you're at Bushin to get out of blue rank. Nice. Nice. This Jack was very, very knowledge checky, and I know the matchup, so like he wasn't able to perfect punish on that down for 2. -14 frames. Mess up the Oki. Let's see what the situation is. And the thing with that string is if you try to perfect punish it, the follow-up is going to hit you. So I was trying to punish it with a perfect 15 frame and it kept hitting me. So I just switched my punish to down back 2-1, which actually interrupts the string extension. Nice. Nice punish. See how I switched the punish to down back 2-1. Nice. Okay, more combo. Back 2-2-3. Okay, so I have the life lead now. What am I going to do? I backed away and he made a mistake. This is what I'm trying to say. They will make mistakes when they're low on health. Urgency goes up and also mistakes increase. So the proof is here. I'm not just saying it. You can literally see people making more mistakes when they're low on health. This is what Tekken players do. And I also do it myself. Because it's like at that point, they don't have anything to lose. So why wouldn't you be more aggressive? You're about to lose the match. You're about to lose the round. You might as well be more aggressive, right? When you don't have any health. So it's a common strategy in Tekken. Okay, nice. Nope. Throw a break. See, I tried the punish again and I got hit. So I needed to do down back 2-1. Yep, another knowledge check string. Launch. Okay. Dropped it. That's fine. Oh, actually, yeah, I forgot he can get a trade combo. That's crazy. Like, when I was playing, I was like, what? You can get a trade combo? That's crazy. I didn't know. So let's see. We are both 1 round away from winning the match. Let's see how I approach the round and how he approaches the round. Again, just that bit more urgency, and he made a mistake. Overextended, and I punished him heavily for it. That's launch on block. That's -14. So make sure you launch Jack players for doing that. He ducked. They guessed wrong. But again, I'm trying to reiterate that in certain situations, the urgency will increase, but that will also give you opportunities. If you are, patient and you are disciplined with how you approach matchups and how you approach these situations, you're going to have more opportunities to punish your opponent for making those mistakes. So if my urgency increased, I would have made more mistakes, and I probably wouldn't have had that many opportunities to punish the Jack player for making his mistakes due to increased urgency. So again, patience. And I know it's difficult because you might feel like you're being mashed out, or they're just mashing strings, but it's in these situations, these pocket moments, where you can completely switch momentum. Launch, take them to the wall, guess the game situation, you're back in the match because you have a round on the board. So this is how, high level Tekken is played. So again, we're going to analyze what he does on round start, what I do on round start, and yeah, just analyze the match from there. All right, let's go. So he does the same string. You need to low parry that string. Optimal punish. I dropped it again. Combo's really hard, actually. Nice. I didn't break it that time. Nice. I ducked. He made a really good read. That was really nice. Okay, let's see. So I'm down 1 round. Let's see how I approach. He's backing away. Trying to force him to make mistakes. Overextend a little bit. As he does run into QCF4. Dropped it. Tried to be fancy. Alright, let's go. Nice. Tried to knowledge check him a little bit. He was just late on the punish. Yeah, you have to. I think you have to jab, interrupt that. You can't do down back 2, down back, down forward 1. You have to jab. He's wasted heat now. What's he gonna do? Yeah. Tried to knowledge check me at the end of the round. And as I said, you need to jab that transition into Gamma Howl. Let's see. He tried to knowledge check me again, but I was ready for it that time. Okay. Don't think he's at the wall. No, he's not. He should have stayed ducking at that point. Nice. Got hit with that massive low. Nice. Let's see what the Oki is after this rage art, because the rage art's not going to kill. So let's see how I approach the Oki after the rage art. Let's see what I do. Because I can't remember, to be honest. I might actually pop heat first here. Yes, I do. And I force the mix, and he ducks again. So yeah, it's kind of cheap because they can't rage out. They have to hold the mix. There's nothing they can do. Yep, punish. Nice. Try to knowledge check with the strings. Go for the Oki. He ducked. And I also did my own knowledge checking at the end of the round there, because I knew that he would be again, the urgency increased. He wanted to press in between those strings and got hit. So that was the road to getting out of blue ranks. Now I'm in gold ranks, and I feel like at this point you've reached a level where you need to start watching high level Ravens, experimenting with kind of strategies that they use, because I always say you can watch high level Raven players, but those strategies probably aren't going to work on lower level players. I typically find that I have to dumb down my gameplay. I have to dumb down my mixes. I have to take my layering away from my mixes at first in order for them to work at first. Once my mix-ups start to work at first, then I can start layering my pressure. But this is only a first to 2, so I don't get time to layer my pressure. In a first to 10, sure, but in a first to 2 environment, you have to play with immediate timing, I feel like, most of the time. And the higher level you go, the more you can start layering your mix-ups. But yeah, for, I would say, you know, red, purple, blue, I would say still try those immediate timing, you know, setups, and I think you'll find you'll have more success with that strategy of gameplay. But I think one thing to take away overall from this series is that patience is really, really valuable, and I've shown it time and time again. Patience is super, super valuable, especially when you know the urgency is going to increase. So those final round situations, or let's say, for example, you're 2 rounds up, they're going to start becoming more aggressive. They're going to start knowledge checking you more. They're going to throw out more launchers. They're going to be way more aggressive for the most part, because some players won't, but like 99% of players, that's Tekken, right? And as I said, I even do it myself. If I'm down 2 rounds and I'm about to lose, I will kick up the aggression because I have nothing to lose at that point. That's just how Tekken's played at the end of the day. So I hope you enjoyed the series. Let me know if I have actually helped you rank up, or, you know, escape that rank that you couldn't escape before, because I've had a lot of people say, oh, you know, I'm stuck in this rank, or plateaued, or, you know, stuff like that. So I'm really interested to see if this series has helped you. Hope you enjoyed. Peace.